Hello, I'm Cathy Salser, founder and executive director of A Window Between Worlds, the only national organization dedicated to helping domestic violence shelters use art as a healing tool. We reach 45,000 participants a year at 150 shelters in LA and 25 states. But when I began this 18 years ago, I thought it would be one summer. I loaded my trunk full of art supplies and set out from shelter to shelter, hoping to share art in a way that might make a difference. I grew up painfully shy, and in the face of domestic violence, art was my safe haven, my voice, and what I saw that first summer, and what's made A Window Between Worlds grow and grow, is the confirmation again and again that even a single art session can change someone's life forever. One of our leaders working with a 10-year-old boy shared, he came into our shelter so angry, so uncooperative, each day was a nightmare. But through the art, he opened up. And he shared with me for the first time what he had witnessed in his home. He began to smile more, and when he left, he told us the art groups were the ones that helped him release what he needed to release. And what these kids need to release is serious. I know what it's like to try to hold inside pain, fear, and anger, and it's dangerous. The statistics, 63% of boys age 11 through 20 who commit murder kill the man who was abusing their mother. The strongest risk factor for transmitting violent behavior to the next generation is a child witnessing domestic violence. Art provides a critical window of safety to release pain that's been trapped. It becomes a window of courage, a window of relief, even a window of joy. Art truly becomes a window between worlds in the hearts and lives of the women and children. Now, over the last 7 years, we've grown from reaching just 7 shelters outside California to over 70 through word of mouth alone. We support 500 shelter leaders with intensive hands-on training, art supplies, an online curriculum of 300 workshops searchable by age level, art supply, emotional theme. And this next year is critical. Already this year in LA, our programs have grown by 28%. It costs just $1,000 to support the weekly program at one site for an entire year. We need $100,000, 100 community angels to contribute or raise $1,000 each to support the shelters that need us. Please, I welcome you all to become one of our angels. Help create a window between worlds.
This is really tremendous. Art is the first thing to be thrown overboard in a recession. It may well be the only thing that a young person can have some control of in a challenged life. I just wanted to commend you. I think it's wonderful.
Thank you.
I just also want to congratulate you on the sense of really bringing it home and the story. It just was incredibly compelling and really addressing the lives of young children that are going through a terribly difficult time. And just to underscore this economic crisis that we're going through really impacts families and children. So
Thank you.
I want to just echo that. I thought it was a very powerful presentation, and I love how your personal connection to it was compelling, but you also had the facts. It wasn't just, you told us something we could do.
Thank you.
Love the fact that you brought in the credibility of your own experience, but then the story you told was about a young boy. And you, I think, made a compelling connection to stopping violence as a systemic issue. So those were really interesting connections between personal and systemic. And then I think your ask was framed ingeniously where we couldn't say no. It was the one ask that I think really went out to each person in the room as an individual and was of a scale that it's hard to say no, and yet collectively it would meet your need.
Yeah, thank you.